What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Nemo on the go right here, and I'm here with your boy who?
Reepocussion. I mean, from Reepocussion Productions. Walk time, you already know, stand up.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna start off like this, man. What you been working on, man? How you been?
Man, what I've been working on? I've been working on a lot of projects. You know, I got a Christian rapper right now that I'm working with. Goes by the name of Jordan, Sweetie. You know, he got it's called A Walking Miracle. That's the name of the album. You know, he's already dropped his first single called I'll Go, which is on YouTube. You know, go check it out. Besides that, you know, of course, Be Greedy, he dropped that So Suave. You know, we did the video for that. You know, shout out to Be Greedy too. You know, I got more heat for you. You know, let's see what else. Working with Porter the Great right now. You know, we in the mixing some things up. My brother Savinci, you know, can't forget him. We got a track that we cooking up. Head Montana, you know. Basically, this whole Double Life album that I'm basically putting together, part one. You know, it's like, it's gonna be like some Outkast shit, you know, double disc. You know, it's gonna give you both sides, and you know, the vulnerable side and the street side that a lot of people just don't know. You know.
How many tracks you gonna put on there?
I'm trying to make each side 16 tracks, so 32 tracks altogether.
So this gonna be your first project, or this?
Nah, it ain't gonna be the
one
first
of many
one.
projects you gonna release.
Like I admit, like a lot of my music that I dropped just on SoundCloud, you know, because at a time point I was gonna sign to a label called Biggest Hit Music, you know, so I was getting a lot of music started with that, and then things basically went abroad, so you know, instead of sitting there moping about it, I started my own label and picked up the pieces and kept going. Oh, and me and Sour was working on another album, you know, so.
So what you dropping these? So these next upcoming albums, you dropping them on all platforms?
Yeah.
Instead of dropping it on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
So when you planning on dropping your?
I really want to drop the album itself, 420.
420. So you think about dropping any of your
singles,
old singles on like new platforms?
I admit, I've been thinking about it. You know, I've been thinking about making videos for them and just dropping them on all different platforms, because in the end, I admit, I got some heat. You know, it's like I felt like I slept on myself for a long time, but now that I'm putting my music out there and people are receiving it from different parts of the country and stuff, because that's another reason why. I admit, like, I never want to be local. You know, like a lot of people, they're so big on trying to be the biggest thing in their town. When it's like, for me, my whole train of thought is like, in order to be the biggest thing in the town, you have to be the biggest thing out there. You know, because it don't matter. Everybody, if you're in the streets, everybody got street fame. You know, if you're really out there, that's nothing. You earn that. You know, but music is a whole different level than street politics. It got some similarities, but in the end, if you ask me, it's like.
So you've been on music like your whole life?
No, not really. I've been around my music my whole life. My dad, he was a good bass player and shit in a band. My mom, she done dated a few musicians, you know, so it's like I've always been around music, but me, myself, and I really got like into it, just bullshitting. My little brother and I, we sit there, put on like instrumentals, commercial instrumentals, industry instrumentals, and make like a whole bunch of like funny songs on them, you know, like Chingo Bling and all them, you know.
Y'all just trying to make some shit that's gonna make somebody just look like what they say.
Yeah, smoking on Mookie sticks, I mean, shit like
He
that.
said smoking on Mookie sticks. What's that? Wait, what? Oh, y'all taking it back kind of too far. I ain't never heard of that.
Classic shit. Then we went from that to dissing motherfuckers, and it went street shit. It turned, you know how they say like street politics sometimes end up on the mic. That type of situation.
People talk too much. They be trying to put it all out there.
Yeah, we just had to clarify and put it out there so everybody could hear it.
Yeah, it's getting wild these days. So I don't think they ready for the new era. I honestly be thinking to myself like, dang, like how did it get to this?
You wanna know how? In my own perspective, motherfuckers just condoning it. Like, yeah, go ahead, do it. I could, it's like somebody shaking their ass. Yeah, I like that. You should do that too. Somebody sitting there talking about they caught 10 bodies. Oh yeah, I like that. You should do it too.
I don't like that.
Tell me I'm lying. It's like, don't get me wrong.
Bobby Smurder?
I admit, like, check it. I got music where I'm like, I got violence in it and stuff, but it's like, I can honestly say, like, man, I done been in positions like that, so it's not like I'm sitting there just speaking because I saw the movie and shit, and I'm not glorifying it. It's just, in the end, I'm trying to give you a piece of me through a third party without giving you a piece of me through a third party.
So you don't been through, you don't had it hard before? So you don't been through it, you don't had it hard before?
Man, I done been in prison, I done been through a lot of shit, bro. So it's like, my first bit I did is because, discharge of a firearm. It's like, I'm not sitting there just bullshit when I say I know what it's like to shoot a gun. Let a shot gun. So. But at the same time, I'm not glorifying it. Like, it's something that you should really like, yeah, nigga, Wild Wild West, let's get it.
You ain't really focus on like your messages and like towards the kids, like to live their life. Your message is basically like
learn
you
from
ain't
my
got
mistakes.
to
Learn from my mistakes. In the end, it's like double life is gonna show you. There's always a repercussion for everything that you do. Consequences and repercussions. You know what I mean? It's like some people can hold water, some people can't.
Sometimes that street light catch up to you.
Man, the water just catch up to you. That's why, like.
And it come at the wrong time. No, it never come at the good time. It always come at bad time.
When you least suspect it. But
you will have something completely different going on. Probably had something going on with a record label or something. You trying to get your money, then next thing you know, the police pull up.
Man.
That's like the YSL Rico case. They were trying to get some money. But in the process of them getting some money, they in the middle of a Rico, and they just rack all of them up. And they got them quick.
Funny thing is, I would never want to be in that position. And I got a track called Rico.
You know people that's been through that situation, like personally? Like, how do you think that they felt in that situation? How do you think that it's a sticky situation?
I can't speak for them. It's like for me, when I called my bid, when I first called my case in Wisconsin, I was facing 180 years. It's like, I smiled and laughed.
180 years?
Yeah.
You killed somebody yourself? What's it going on?
Wisconsin don't play when it comes to gun cases.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I call my gun case.
They trying to throw you football numbers like your first case.
Hey, but I can admit, in the end, so fuck it. Lawyered up, told me you gotta give me them numbers. Took a plea for 0 to 25, open and close.
Now you like you put yourself as like a Lake County artist. You say you from Waukegan, so like how you end up
Wisconsin?
Yeah, how you end up like rotating to Wisconsin?
Because
at that like, do you fuck with people out there, here? Yeah. Like you do out in Lake County?
Alright, put it like this. I got some associates that I do fuck with. You know what I mean? They know who they are. But on some like trying to be out in the, if it ain't business, you ain't gonna catch me out there in the streets of Wisconsin.
I kind of feel like Wisconsin, they starting to come up on the rap scene too, but I feel like they don't really mess with a lot of people from like Lake County, and like they over y'all, over to the next
Wisconsin,
y'all in between.
Look, Wisconsin always had musicians. They always had some dope ass artists. I admit that, cause you got rest in peace, my guy, my brother Young Notion. Dope. My little brother in this whole YMB clique. Baby J, Jizzle, whatever you want to call them. They clicked up with a lot of cats out here in Wisconsin. You know what I mean? They used to go to Bottle Rockets or some shit, do shows and all that, It's like, even before they burned down Vinny's shop, Vinny used to introduce me to a lot of people that rap, you know what I mean? I sit there and try to work with them, but there's certain criteria that you gotta have. If you're not ASCAP, BMI, or something of that nature, ain't no need for me even entertain it. Cause I'm not doing this shit as a hobby no more. I got my own label. What the hell I'm gonna sit there and just make it for fun? You know what I mean? No, if I'm gonna put my work into something, I'm spending hours engineering it, making sure that shit sound good. I'm not trying to just put it out just so motherfuckers can hear it unless it's some mixtape shit for some promo. You know? A lot of people's mentality ain't business like. You know, if you ask me, they just look at it like, man, I heard he popping. Let's feature.
So you think like your whole time, like your whole career, like with the music industry, you was always like professional, or like you had to?
Hell no, I had to learn this shit. I'd be lying if I said I was. Like, no lie, bro. When I first started, right, especially when I started making beats, right. All right, check it. Let's rewind. When it came to making songs, I always knew I was good because the first time I was ever going to get signed, I was 17 years old, right? There was a record label called Raise Up Records. You know what I mean? A guy named Corbin ran it. There was a guy named Suter Gene who I was basically going to be a feature on his album, Get Funky, the song was called. You know what I mean? I ended up getting in a lot of trouble, ended up moving to Baltimore. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? From there, I moved to Ohio. While I was in Ohio, I ran into some people, ran into a guy that was basically a producer at Columbus Records. Dude heard about me, came down to meet me in Springfield, Ohio and everything. Like, man, what's up? You know what I mean? So we were about to start messing with each other. But I could have stayed out the streets at that time and I ended up catching my gun case. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like in the end, like I learned, bro. Like if people really knew what I've been through, what I've done, and what's been done to me, they're like, damn, how the hell you stay so strong and so humble? Cause man, it's a dog world, you know, but in the end, I'm trying to change the whole cliche of, man, everybody's the same. Cause everybody's not the same regardless of our background. Yeah, bro.
Even if it's for good or it's for better, everybody different.
Yeah, and everybody can change. Like I ain't never been a shitbag ass guy. You know what I mean? That's what anybody tell you. I've never been a shit guy, motherfucker. They say I'm crazy and all this other etc. bullshit, but I think I'm cooler than a fan on high, especially in the summertime. You know? So it's like I can't say nothing. I just teach his own.
Yeah, so like coming up in like this industry, I had seen like up in 2020, like you had this song called Twerk or something like that off your album or something.
Yeah.
And like it was like what, like the #1 up in like the top 50 or something like that.
Yeah, man.
My bad, I'm getting it kind of all off hook and stuff too. You was up there with the baby and like up on that list and stuff.
Yeah, that was New York Times top artists to look out for 2020. I mean, that was dope. I ain't gonna lie, like considering that like the song itself, Twerk, you know, it's not it's a reggaeton beat with English words on it, you know, that I produce. You know, and it's like it's a dope ass track. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they made #1. I wish I could have had like some fucking plaques or something that basically, you know, all I got is paper, you know, black and white, you know, but hey, you check on Google, you see it too. You know, so it's not like a motherfucker sitting there like, man, no.
We're gonna have that pop up on the side of the screen. Cause yeah, when I was looking at that, I was like, man, yeah, talk about. Then I heard the beats too, like all these beats that's playing up in the background, these all his beats.
Yeah, man.
Everything he be making, he got all types of different shit. Like,
gotcha.
From all that. Like, but how you had started off being a producer, or you had started off?
No, I started off rapping, freestyling. I mean, like my guys, you know. Believe it or not, I don't know if people know him, but like, you got like Exile. You know, he's he comes from out where he walks. You know, I grew up ciphering with him. Rest in peace, Charlie. You know, they called him Merciless. And another guy by the name of AWOL. You know, I was associated with some people that they were associated with them. When we would go over to their house, they would be over there, and we would always be in a cipher. That's how I really got good at like kicking bars. You know, being around hip hoppers. You know,
so you was around like real artists, people that was trying to develop their craft in the music industry.
No doubt. You know, like them were some of my first like mentors. Nah, I mean, should I say? Cause like you gotta think about it. Like I'll be honest with you, me, myself, and I'm more of a reggae and alternative guy, you know, but I'm open to all types of music because of my mom. You know, my mom listens to Celine Dion, Rod Stewart, Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Metallica, all that shit.
So you be trying to put that like
implicated?
Yeah, cause I seen you
Somewhat.
like with a couple of your beats, like when we was talking and all that. You had just called me like Sunday. And you had called me, you was showing me like all your different types of beats and stuff. Some of your beats, like they be feeling like you would be throwing like two different genres together.
Yeah, man.
Like I seen you got like has like some pop, punk rock type shit. It was sounding decent. I was really fucking with it.
No, I appreciate it.
People they don't really be like, they don't try to be diverse with music no more. I think the last rapper that tried to like rap off a punk rock beat and actually was successful with it was probably Polo G.
Yeah.
He was, I think he threw that video when he was up in the forest or something. He was rapping or something.
I admit, fucking Quarter, he got a track called 401k. You know, it's kind of old. Bro, if ain't nobody ever heard that 401k,
I hope he talking that shit up there. Look, that 401k ain't nothing to play with.
Bro, I can play it for you after this. You know what I mean? Like for that, man. I'm an advocate for Quarter the Great. I think that nigga one of the dopest artists in Lake County. You know what I mean? For real, because that man, he get it in.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, there's a lot of dope artists out there, but when it comes to like me, myself, and I'm more of I'm a bar guy. Know what I mean? I'm a punchline guy. I'm a metaphor guy. Know what I mean? So it's like if you, man, I'm popping Xannies every day and my grannies and my
I ain't really fucking with you this shit.
Know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's bubblegum rap, and you know. My dad always said, I ain't got enough for you but dick and bubblegum. I'm always out of bubblegum. You know?
I ain't got nothing for you but bubblegum.
I'm always out of bubblegum. You know? I don't got no bubblegum rap for you. For real, bro.
Like, where you see yourself with your rap career in like the next 5, maybe 10 years?
Shit, no lie. If I continue going the way I'm going, and picking up the pace a little bit more, I think I'll be something to reckon with that people will really hear all over.
So you see yourself as like a rapper, or you see yourself as a producer?
Nah, I want to be more of a producer engineer. You know,
engineer, yeah.
The only reason why I really rap is because I like making dope ass songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, it's not to be arrogant or nothing, but when I write or even when I freestyle, I don't sit there and just think, let me say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have a concept, I gotta have a message, I gotta have a meaning. You know, cause it's easy for me to write 16 shot songs. Meaning like I could write drill songs, killing motherfuckers, disrespecting all that shit. I'm good at being disrespectful. But that don't bring the aura nor the karma that I want.
Yeah.
So I refrain from that. You know?
You ain't really trying to put all that out there.
Hell no, bro. I got a 10-year-old son, bro. Now, I mean, the last thing I'm trying to do is be riding down the street and a nigga trying to hit me with a motherfucking chopper. And he's in the motherfucking back seat. You know, I'm being 100 with you. You know? It's not about me and it's never been about me.
And that's really how it's been like these days.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, too. People getting killed because of their, like,
bro,
maybe dads getting killed because of their sons.
It ain't even just that. Like, I'm a big, I mean, I'm not a troller, but I watch a lot of motherfucking videos on YouTube and not just on like stupid shit. I watch like a lot of like shit that have niggas like, man, this shit's boring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're interested in it. But it's like, if you watch it, like these motherfuckers that's getting killed, bro, obviously after diss records. Man made diss records, 3 days later he's killed. Man made diss records, 2 days later he just killed. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like that Memphis shit and like that down south with that Florida shit.
Man.
It's kind of like that dude JD Young too.
Alabama, man.
You ever heard of him? JD Young.
I heard of him, yeah. You talking about dude that was up there telling everybody the story of how motherfucker tried to rob him, he popped him, then after that he made a video standing in dude's blood and all this other shit.
Nah, that was I think that that was B2IB what's his name? What was his name, bro? That was,
You know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
though, right?
I know what you're talking about, yeah. His girlfriend just recently had an interview when she was talking about the situation. She just recently just came out. I think it was like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, I seen that.
But like, nah, that was somebody else.
No, Jay Young was the dude that got popped with his pops.
Yeah, with his pops.
Yeah.
And then they had
his pops survived, but yeah, that's what dude with the dreads. Rest in peace.
He was dissing everybody. He had got out this, went to jail. He steady going in and out of jail for getting caught with choppers, dope, and money and
that's
drugs.
the irony of it. It's like, man, I sit there.
Why you wanna live that life though? If you sitting up over here, you get plaques though. You making songs with like mainstream artists. You feel me? Like you get money off rapping. You feel me? So why you wanna live that street life still though?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Like growing up, I've always been told the best revenge is success.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like money's gonna be jealousy and envy, but as long as you keep your nose clean and you do what you got to, God got you.
And then like necessarily I wouldn't even say, I say like a lot of people be saying on these interviews and they be right too, like you a target. If you a mainstream artist, like you making money, you doing all this extra stuff, like.
But you gotta think about it. A lot of these
like
mainstream artists, look what they put out.
Look what they put out.
Yeah, look what they put out. Look at Blueface. What does he put out?
Garbage.
Well, besides that, a lot of the shit that they put out, right? Put like this. What I'm
put
saying.
out toxic shit.
And it's just toxic shit. It's just.
He was riding like before Blueface.
Yeah, but
He even got with his girlfriend, even got his little shows where he was doing all that type of shit with these females and shit. Blueface never really had like, except that Bust Down Tatiana, that was the only song.
But what I'm saying is this: every single mainstream artist out there nowadays is talking about basically putting somebody 6 feet under.
Who? Him? Blueface talk about putting somebody 6 feet under. He not gonna put nobody 6 feet under.
I'm not saying he will.
Well, I'm not gonna say that he wouldn't though.
I'm saying
because he did shoot at that guy.
What I'm saying is this: like in the end, everybody's killers, bro.
Yeah.
There's all these killers.
I ain't no killer too.
Shit, I ain't no killer either. I'm sorry. I
don't
want
killer,
no
but
smoke.
pussy, so,
I don't want no smoke with nobody at no end given time.
I am not gang. We do not gang.
I'm sorry. Nah, me call me a bitch, call me a pussy, call me what you like. But at the end of the night,
look, I just don't got no time for the feds.
I just want to go home to my family and have a nice night. And I just hope that you do too. Cause in the end, ain't no need for violence. Ain't need for drama.
I just honestly feel like that, like they just be like it be different for other people though. Like we all say that like when we do, if we get a certain amount of money, but it's like when you get that money, it probably don't even be all that.
Man, fuck all that shit. I ain't gonna flex, bro. Like
you sign a deal for $800,000, you just gonna.
If I sign a deal for $800,000 and if it's an advance, and I'm not gonna make nothing anyways to help anybody out because I'm too busy working trying to get that shit back to pay off that advance.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Cause they pretty much just give you the money and then what you gotta pay them back the money.
Hell yeah.
So
man, ain't nothing in that shit free, bro. Don't let them.
I mean, but that's so wild though, cause it's like, dang, like you see these people like Yo Gotti, he was signing all these artists off.
Yeah,
all the
it's
artists
an
had to pay
advance.
that money back.
It's an advance, yeah, they gotta pay it back.
Then he giving them all this jewelry, these chains. He helping them out. He putting them on this.
That don't mean nothing. Every single
giving
thing.
them souls.
Listen to me. Like when I tell you this, everything that any label gives you, right? Look, I'm gonna look at y'all just like this. Anything that a label gives you, from a chain to a house, from a car to even a bitch, probably, you gotta pay back.
Wow. I couldn't do that.
Bro, that's why it's so better to be independent.
And then how these people
look at Take 9.
So would it be best for you to do though? It'd be best for you like if you get like on a mainstream level, like for you to sign deals with clothing brands or something like that.
Bro, you could get sponsors all day. Sponsors don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
See, check it. Alright, when I was gonna sign to that label, right? Like no cap, bro. Like the irony of it is this. I'm about to do so much stuff, right? And this label, they wanted everything, bro. They wanted my masters. They wanted fucking 45% of this. They wanted 15% of third party shit. They wanted a percentage of the clothing line I was gonna start. Now I mean, they didn't have nothing to do with creating none of this shit. recording none of this shit, none of that shit.
That's wild. Like y'all ain't even putting in this work for me, so.
Man.
But wait, like what it come with that though? So you get free studio time and they pay for all the videos.
When I'm recording myself.
I'm talking about that's what the labels be doing. They
Nah,
give you
hell, you gotta even pay for the recording time, bro.
Wait, what?
Listen to me, ain't shit free, my nigga.
So they don't even help you get. They don't even help you put the music out for free.
Even after my contract would have been done, right? This isn't my contract. I can pull it up for you right now. The nigga said after the motherfucking shit was over with, I would have to pay for consultation if I ever decide to come and ask for like advice or something in that nature.
Advice?
Yeah. Like, bro, I got this and this. What do you think I should do?
Advice? Wait,
consultation.
What?
Consultation.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, they couldn't sign me.
Bro.
Definitely, nah.
That's why I said F it, and I started my own.
I'm cool.
You know? It ain't worth it, bro. It's like a lot of people don't realize the only thing that you really need is promotion. But if you know how to promote yourself, if you know how to get out there, like.
So where do the money come from though?
The money comes from basically your plays. Now, I mean, you gotta think about it. Once you ASCAP or BMI, right, you go to a thing called TuneCore or like fucking United Masters, right? That's a what is that, a publisher or something like in that nature? A distributor? You know what I mean? With a distributor, you know, you need a distributor because you need somebody to distribute your music and stuff. So once you put that ASCAP,
I'll pay close attention.
Once you put that ASCAP information into your TuneCore or your United Master and you put them tracks out, regardless if they go out iMusic, Spotify, iTunes, Napster, fucking whatever. Know what I mean, LiveWire, etc.